Hello and welcome to From the Mic Stand here on Artist Echoes. It is a delight to be back, and what a brilliant set there from Yopo, from Ewan and Charlie. Really enjoyed that. Now we're going to chat to Ewan all about the band and what they've been up to recently. So, mate, how's it going? Really good set.
Thanks very much, mate. Thanks so much for having us back.
Yeah,
you know, it must be, it's a lot of times now, isn't it? It's a lot of times.
Yeah, I mean, it's been about a year and a half or so since we were last on, so I guess you've been busy. But for brand new people that haven't seen you before, do you want to tell us a bit about the band and how that all works?
Yeah, sure. So, Yopo is really a collaboration of collaborative of individuals. So you see me and Charlie tonight, but in a few weeks we've got the full band set up, which
Right,
Charlie won't be
sure.
a part of. It's a bit more electrified, slightly maybe more rocky. You know, tonight was a breath of fresh air, really.
Yeah,
You know, it's a
sure.
really nice, different kind of freedom to jam around and all the rest of it. So yeah, there's plenty of flavors
Yeah.
to Yopo, and that's always been the key, I think, is finding the groove and doing whatever the fuck you want with it. You know?
Right, brilliant. And I suppose what have you done the last year or so? I mean, it's been a while since we've actually had you on the show. It's been a
Hibernated.
busy year.
Yeah. Last few months definitely hibernation. But there is stuff bubbling. You know, we're in the kitchen cooking
Right,
up.
sure.
And we're taking our time with it. You know, there's a few exciting things to come. A few singles this year,
Yeah.
a music video, at least the one. And yeah, some gigs coming up. As I
Sure.
say, you know, we're playing this one with two nights in 3 weeks in Macclesfield. There'll be other gigs to come, but we want to kind of roll all that in with the release. So you know,
So how does Yopo single, like, how's that all come together? Is it one that's been around for a while that you've been adding bits to? How's it all come together?
so the first single that'll be coming out, and I'm not really ruining any surprise by telling you, the first song will be Wings of Flame, which was our first song tonight.
Yeah.
It'll sound nothing like that. Absolutely nothing like that. Completely different version, rendition, etc. So, and that one, I think verse 1B, right, was written in 2017.
Right. Sure.
Long time ago, you know. And another song that I won't kind of go too much into that one, but that was written a bit more recently, but probably 2019, 2020. We've got other stuff that, you know, as I say, is bubbling, but yeah, it's a slow drip feed at the moment, guys.
And
but,
then when you've got the release, is it the drums, guitars, everything, or is there more to it? How's the release work? It's in terms of who's on it.
in terms of the releases that'll be coming out, is very much 4-piece, full band,
Right, sure.
drums, bass, lead guitar, and myself on vocals and rhythm.
And are you one of these people that has a home studio, or do you go into a studio? How's that work for you guys?
We've done it lots of different ways.
Yeah.
We find it works best to record at least the drums in a studio.
Yeah.
And then the first release way back in 2020, those songs, that was all done at the Big Red in Macclesfield. Great studio. Jake Evans is an absolute legend. This time around, we've chosen to do, and really because of, you know, everything that's happened in the last few years, we've chosen to kind of take a bit more control, and it also, you know, kind of means we learn more as we do it. You know, we want to kind of be at that point where we understand how to get there, which, you know, in all honesty, not quite there yet, and that's exciting for us, though.
And do you work with a specific producer when you're doing your work, or How's that all going?
We're the producers.
You're the producers, right? Great. And what else? You said something about a music video that's happening that you've been working on for quite a while as well.
Sure, yeah.
Do you get in with? Do you work with someone to storyboard that, or do you come up with the ideas yourself? How's that all coming together?
We worked with a couple of close friends.
Yeah.
Really talented guys, and yeah, they came up with some storyboarding ideas.
Right.
We've shot quite a few locations, and it's sort of tying it up all with as we've been recording, things have changed. So
Right.
there's been an iterative process where the audio and the video have kind of had to wait for each other at certain stages.
Right.
It's very interesting considering we've had the song for so long. Finding how to make it sound the way we want has been a bit of a challenge at times, to be honest.
Sure. And later this year, over the summer, are you hoping to do festivals and things, anything like that lined up? Or?
So as I say, lips shut for the moment, but we'll be tying things into the release calendar.
And when you do all these releases, do you generally work with like a specific promoter, or is it all your own off the back, like indie style, or how does it work?
It's very much DIY indie style, yeah. It's a lot of work, man. A lot goes into it, and but that's part of the love, that's part of the passion, really. I think, and that's the way we've been doing it so far.
Right.
And I love it.
Great. And if people want to find your music and everything else about the band, what's the best place to do that?
So you can find us on Facebook, Instagram. We've got a TikTok, all that stuff at Yopo Band.
Yeah.
Practically everywhere. Sure. Hit the link tree. You'll get anywhere you like.
And just want to quickly, before we go, remind people when they can see you next.
Sure. So you can see us in, I think, 3 weeks. It's around the 21st, Friday of April. The Swan with Two Necks in Macclesfield. Come on down.
Brilliant. Thanks for coming on the show and playing some music for us tonight. Cheers, man.